Reddit YouTuber storytelling. Am I the asshole for cutting my brother out of my life after he tried to steal my inheritance and then showed up to my wedding with the woman who helped him do it? Throwaway because half my family still follows me, family would lose their minds. I'm F31 and this story has everything. Dead parents, secret wills, forged signatures, a fake pregnancy, and the most unhinged wedding crash you've ever heard of. Get comfortable. TLDR at the end. Growing up, it was always just me and my little brother Ethan, now 29. Parents died in a car accident when I was 21 and he was 19. Dad was a self-made guy, started a small construction company that exploded in the 2010s. By the time they passed, the business, plus properties, plus investments were worth low 8 figures. The will was crystal clear, 50-50 split, everything held in a trust until I turned 30, with me as sole executor, because I was the responsible one, Dad's words, not mine. Ethan took the deaths hard, dropped out of college, partied, burned through his monthly trust allowance in a week. I covered for him for years, paid his rent, bailed him out of 2 DUIs, and even let him live with me rent-free when he got evicted. I thought, blood is blood, you know? Fast forward to my 30th birthday last year. Lawyer calls me in, hands me the keys to the kingdom. Ethan gets his half in cash and some properties. I keep the company and the family house. Fair, exactly as written. That's when Ethan flipped, started screaming that Dad always favored me, that I brainwashed our parents, that I didn't deserve to run the company because I just sat behind a desk while he knew the crews. He had worked on one site for 3 weeks in 2017. Okay, bro. Then the real crazy started. 2 months later, I get a letter from a lawyer I've never heard of claiming the will was forged and that Ethan is suing for 100%. Attached, a new will, same date as the real one, leaving everything to Ethan because I was estranged and ungrateful. Signature looked legit. Handwriting expert said it was a near-perfect forgery. I panicked until I realized only one person had access to the original will besides me and the lawyer, Ethan, because I'd stupidly left him alone in my home office for 10 minutes when he needed to charge his phone. Court was a circus. He cried on the stand about how I abandoned him after our parents died. His girlfriend Kaylee, F27, met her 6 months earlier, testified that I was verbally abusive and threatened to disown him if he didn't stay in his lane. Total lies. Judge saw through it, threw out the case, sanctioned Ethan for filing a frivolous lawsuit. You'd think that was the end. Nope. 3 months ago, I got married to the most patient man alive, Noah, me 34. Small wedding, 80 people, backyard of the family house I grew up in. I hadn't spoken to Ethan in over a year, radio silence after the courtroom loss. Halfway through the reception, while Noah and I are doing our first dance, I hear screaming by the gate. Turn around, and there's Ethan, drunk, disheveled, dragging Kaylee behind him. She's very pregnant. He's yelling, "You don't get to play happy family while you stole mine." Security starts moving in. Then Kaylee doubles over and screams, "The baby's coming," and collapses dramatically on my lawn. Guests freaking out. My maid of honor, a nurse, runs over, checks her out, looks up and deadpans, "She's not in labor, she's not even dilated, also this pillow under her dress is really obvious." Yes, pillow. Fake pregnancy belly. They staged the entire thing to ruin my wedding. Ethan starts screaming that I'm heartless, that his child almost died because I wouldn't let them in. Noah loses it, physically picks Ethan up and carries him out while Ethan is kicking and calling me the C word. Kaylee waddles after them, yelling that I'll burn in hell for keeping brothers apart. Police came. Ethan got arrested for trespassing and public intoxication. Kaylee tried to press assault charges against Noah, dropped them when body cam footage showed her pulling the fake belly out of her dress in the squad car and throwing it at the officer. Fallout? I went full no contact. Changed locks, sold the company, took a fat check, and started my own thing. Moved 3 states away with Noah. Ethan blew his remaining trust money on lawyers and now works at a Home Depot. Kaylee left him the second the credit card stopped working. Some cousins say I'm too harsh, that he's still family and grief made him do it. My therapist says narcissists don't need grief as an excuse, they just need opportunity. So, ATIA for going nuclear and never looking back? Or should I have given my lying, thieving, wedding-crashing brother one more chance? Update 1, after 2 weeks of posting. Holy hell, this blew up. Yes, the marriage is still perfect. Noah jokes he's never been more attracted to me than when I told Ethan, enjoy the Home Depot discount, loser. Therapy is going great, still 0 regrets. Update 2, 4 months later.
Ethan DM'd me from a new account begging for money because Kaylee took the car and he's about to lose his apartment. Told him the only thing I'll ever send him is a copy of our parents' real will for his wall. Blocked. Reddit, judgment please. And if you've got sibling horror stories, I need them from my rage workout playlist.